Hello everyone, still on the matter. So we're still on CorelDraw. Like I gave you little introduction about CorelDraw on how to design logo. So I did a Glow logo, that is uh, global communications or Glow communications, the network logo. So now we want to design something different. Gradually, if you follow us, you won't regret you did, like we usually say. So we want to continue now designing something something very beautiful, something fabulous, something very beautiful. So if you follow us, you are going to become a graphic artist. So gradually we are starting from the beginning in order to continue building you to become a graphic artist. So the very first practical we did was Glow logo. This time around we are going to design MAGGI cube. So how do we design MAGGI cube? Still in CorelDraw, using CorelDraw graphics application. That is what you want to use to design MAGGI cube. So gradually you become a professional graphics artist. So but let's go by doing this. So let's do this. So the very first thing you need to do, you need to launch your program. Like I told you initially, I said you can either launch your CorelDraw CorelDraw application from the taskbar, or you click on start and click on CorelDraw, or you go through the long journey by clicking on start, clicking on all programs, and clicking on a graphic suite, and it shows so but if I were you, what I would like to do is to click on the shortcut. Of course, me and you know that a single we have so many ways that leads to the market. So one way does not lead to market. So now I have passed through this way, you can pass through another way to lead to your own market. All right, now let's open a new window. Like I said, open a new window. To open a new window, or a new window rather, so just click on new here, or like I told you, click on file, click on new, or you better see you press Control N. So when you press Control N, it will, as in, hold down your Control key, then press N, letter N. So now with this, you will have a new window displayed before you. So now excuse me. Now we like I told you, I said you can either click on new here, or you press Control N, or you come here and choose file and click on new. So now that we have our window, there's no need of introducing this. If you have been following us, if you have learned from the first video, so there's no need of introducing the components of the CorelDraw window anymore. So I have done this thoroughly. I have taught you I've taught you the components of the CorelDraw window. So now let's go straight to the point. So we need to go straight to the point now by going to the particles we want to design. So like I told you, so we are going to design MAGGI cube. That is what we want to design. So how do we design it? A real MAGGI cube. The very first thing, like I told you, I said do not set up a page, because we are not printing out a full page. We are not printing out A4 paper or whatever. So but if should the case you are designing a type paper, or you are creating some kind of a vast document, so what you need to do is to come here, choose the type of paper size that you want to use. Any type of paper size you want to use to create your graphics. So but in this case we don't need paper size. What we need is just a tool that will enable us to create the kind of logo we want. So that is what, so we are designing MAGGI cube now. MAGGI cube is not a logo, but it's a brand. So MAGGI cube is not a logo, it's a product. So we want to design MAGGI cube product, or we call it MAGGI cube brand. So that is what we want to design. So now to go on, the very first thing you need to do, you click on rectangle tool from the toolbox, click on rectangle tool, then come to the page. As you come to the page, before drawing, hold down your Control key so that you can have what is it called, cube shape, or you have rectangle shape, cube shape, or box shape. So as you hold it down like this, just hold it down. So now I have this. Now with this, now this is what I want to work with. excuse me. Now we work with this one. So now that you have done it, you can see it's equal. How will you know that it's equal? So if you check your property bar, the dimension in the property bar, that is the object size, you see it's that as 3.728 by 3.728. So if you did not hold down your control key to draw this, then you'll be drawing something else. For example, if you are to assume that this is equal, equal, you may not, little will you know that it is not equal. So if you check the property bar now, you discover that it's not equal. So here we are having, for this object now, for this rectangle or for this box, we are having 4.23 by 4.087. So you can see that it's not equal. That is why you always hold down your control key to draw it to have an equal size or to have equal sizes. So now delete this. I want to delete it now. I press delete key. It has been deleted. So now then let's go by this. This is what we want to use. So now what you do is to divide, try to use your ruler guidelines, your ruler guide, or we call it ruler guidelines. Try to use it to divide this so that you can have equal boxes. So but you are still to remove it. You are not really dividing it anyway. You just want to like have equal size of the shape so that you will be able to do some other things that I want to do now. So now choose your horizontal ruler guide, then use it to bisect this center point. Use it to bisect the center point. As you can see, it's at the center. Let me address it well. All right, as you can see, it's at the center. So that is what we use. Horizontal, this is what we use it, and we brought it down here. So now we have that one there. Then go to vertical ruler guide, then use it to bisect this. Now as you can see, it's at the center. So in this case now we have box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, but we are not dividing anyway. We just want to know how we divide, as in we have equal size of that cube. That is what we want to know. So now what you need to do now is to press plus key from the keyboard to duplicate it. Rather, press plus key from the keyboard to duplicate it. If you want to do that, there is need for you to press the plus key, because if you duplicate, if you press Ctrl D as to duplicate, it's going to shift it. It will shift it up, as you can see. So it has been shifted up. So it's going to shift it up, and it will not be on the at the same junction. I mean, on the same direction, on the same point. It will not be on the same point. So that is why we don't want to use plus sign. We don't want to use plus. We don't. Sorry, that is why we don't want to use Ctrl D to duplicate. We are going to use what we call plus sign. So now at the same time, you can draw, but the reason why we don't like drawing this is because you may not really draw equal size anymore, because it might be different from the one you drew in the previously. So that is why we don't need to draw any other rectangle. Still this same rectangle we want to use. We are still using the same rectangle. So what you need to do now is to press your plus sign. Your plus sign is being pressed now. As you can see, if I shift it now, you discover that it has been pressed. So let me say undo, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z to bring it back. So they are now two. Now. So it means one is at the back and the other one is at the front. So what you do, click on convert to curve. Of course, there are many ways of converting to curve. You can go to arrange menu and click on convert to curve, number 1, or you click on convert to curve icon from the property bar, that is number 2. Then number 3, you can right click and click on convert to curve, that is number 3. And number 4, you can press Ctrl Q to convert to curve. So I've taught you 4 ways now that you can convert your object to curve if you really want to shape your object. So like said, number 1, click on arrange menu and click on convert to curve. But that is after which the object has been selected. As you can see, this object has been selected. So that is after which the object has already been selected. So that is when you now go to arrange menu and click on what? Convert to curve. And if you don't want to pass through that direction, you can just press convert to curve as a shortcut. shortcut from the property bar. Just click on the convert to curve from the property bar. It will be what? It will be converted to curve. Now at the same time, you can just right click instead of traveling down here or traveling down here. Don't you know that there's a journey between those distances? So what you need to do is just right click and say convert to curve instead of traveling down here or traveling down here. Just right click and say what? Convert to curve. And another thing, instead of disturbing yourself right clicking and clicking, you can also pass through the fourth option. The fourth option is Control Q, since your hands are placed on the keyboard already. So why disturbing yourself doing that? So it was whichever way. However, you can pass through any way you wish to pass through to get to the market, like I said. So excuse me. So the next thing to do now, at least to what? Press Control Q, like one of the options I just gave you. Press Control Q. It has been converted to curve. It has been converted to curve. It has been converted to curve. So now the next thing to do now is to choose your tool. Excuse me. Is to what? Choose your shape tool. Choose your shape tool. When you choose your shape tool, then okay, now let's convert it to curve. I think I was having a little this in there, so let's select it. It's selected now. Convert to curve here, or you press Control Q. Now it's converted to curve. Okay, sorry, my video is bringing out my video, so that is why I may not be able to convert to curve here, or I may not be able to convert to curve. So let me close this one. Now I've closed it down. So instead of using Control Q, because of my video capture that I'm using, that is why it's giving me that problem. So instead of that, you just click here. As you can see, here, you see it's Control Q to convert to curve. Control Q. So let me just click on it here to convert to curve. Now the next thing to do is to click on shape tool, because whenever you convert an object to curve, nothing happens until you choose a shape tool to continue shaping the object. So click on shape tool, then observe it that it has been converted to curve. You see it that it has been converted to curve when you see the dotted lines around the shape tool. But before then, duplicate this before you start shaping it. Duplicate this and bring it down here, So when you duplicate it and bring it down here, as you can see, so I said you should what? After duplicating it, bring one down here. Now I have this one now, so I'm bisecting it here. I'm trying to set it there. All right, so now it has been set. So now this is the one we converted to curve that time. Now choose your shape tool, but before you do that, press plus sign again. Press plus sign again to have another two objects. As you can see, it's two objects there. So press plus sign again. So the one at the front is the one you are going to shape. So click on your shape tool, move this one down to this corner, and move this one down to this corner. Move this one down to this corner. So as you can see, so now zoom it. I want to zoom in to see if truly is meeting up with the intersection. Now this one is meeting up. Excuse me. Now, but as you can see, this one is not meeting up, so we have to adjust it. So adjust it to meet up with this intersection. So I think it's okay. So you have that. So after doing that, let me see this one. Quite all right. I think it's okay. So now return back your tool. So anytime you choose a tool from the toolbox, after finish using it, there is need for you to always return it back to the pick tool. So when you return it back to the pick tool, you'll be able to control your mouse in selecting any other object. Now after this, I have one object here, I have another object here, then I have another object here which I just converted to curve now and shaped. So what you need to do is to this one particularly, this one, select it, then press plus sign. It will duplicate it, then move it down. Use your arrow key to move it down, to to meet up with this, the one at the bottom. So you can also zoom it to see if really is meeting up. As you can see that it's not meeting up. So I will have to adjust it myself. I will have to adjust it. So what I will do, I will move it myself. I will move it myself and adjust it. I will move it myself and adjust it. So as you can see, so it's now perfect. Everything has joined together now. It's now perfect. So now what to do, the next thing to do now is to delete these guidelines. You don't need them anymore. The guidelines have performed their functions to give you the accurate boxes. So as you can see we are able to determine a box here, a box here. So the box here now has given us given us the assurance that it is equal. Do you get the point now? All right, now let's delete it. I'm deleting it. I click on this one and I press delete key from the keyboard. Then I click on the vertical one, then I press delete key from the keyboard. So as you can see, we have our box. Let me change the orientation of this page. I'm changing it to landscape. I'm changing the orientation to landscape. Let me reduce this one a bit. Reduce it. Mind you, I reduce randomly, so the size is still equal. I reduce it randomly. The size is still what? Equal. That is what I just did now. So I may decide not to reduce it. All right, now what you need to do now is to select this one, then press plus sign to duplicate. That, you know, I told you we always use plus sign to duplicate if you want the object to still remain the same in the same position, to still remain at the same position. Just press the plus sign. So now move it up. As you can see, it's been up. Then press plus sign, move this one down, move this one down. Now as you can see, so mind you, like I told you, always make sure that is at this point here. If not, zoom it, then come and adjust it yourself. So as you can see, it's at the point there now. I have it there. I have it there. So now what you need to do now, I'm still designing the skeleton of the MAGGI cube. That is what I'm designing now. So that is the skeleton. So what you need to do now is to duplicate this one. Duplicate it. Now I click and move. As I click and move, before I will drop it here, I will right click. So I clicked and move. When I click and move, before you drop it, you right click, so it will duplicate that object. So let me delete it. So this one, let's see whether it's equal. No. So I have to adjust it. Yeah, we have to adjust it. So as you can see, so it's better to zoom. When you zoom, you'll be able to see it clearly. You'll be able to see it clearly and very well. So what you need to do next now is to reduce this. Reduce it and and intersect it to at least build on this line. So because we want to make it to intersect with this one. So what you do now, once you have it that way, then select it again. It will give you screw undo and rotation undo. So use the screw undo to screw it, as you can see. So I'm meeting up with that intersection. So you can see, so it's meeting up with this. Okay, I think it's a bit larger. So let me reduce it a bit. All right, so now I screw it to meet up with this. It's not perfect yet. Now it's perfect. So now that you have this, so the next thing to do, I hope you are sorry, excuse me, I think I'm having some cough and catarrh here because of my unrelented effort on making sure that you people are learning online. So please pardon me for that. All right, now the next thing we want to do here now is to duplicate this one too. So what do? Press plus sign. So as you press plus sign, then bring it down, and as you are bringing it down, make sure that it's joining is perfect on this one too, just like the way we did the other one. So you have to zoom it and adjust it now, as you can see. So adjust it to meet up. Okay, this is not really meeting up before, so I think I will have to correct this one now. So I will have to correct this first, then bring this one to join it. So with this now, let's see the bottom line. Now we have it perfect now. So with this, we've gotten our cube. With this, we have gotten our cube. As you can see, it is very, very perfect. So it is what? It is perfect. Let me zoom here and see something. All right, it's perfect. So what you need to do now is to what? Curve this, select it and then convert it to curve. When you convert it to curve, choose your shape tool. When you choose your shape tool, just click on the line, of that object, then convert the line of the object to curve. Now this is where I will tell you that there's difference between converting of object to curve and converting the line of the object to curve. When you are converting object to curve, is the whole body of the object you are converting to curve that you can eventually shape to your choice of shapes that you want. Then if you are converting the line of the object to curve, so we may decide not to shape the whole object, but shaping the line of the object. So anytime you want to shape, or you want to shape the whole object or the line of the object, there is need for you to what? To convert it to curve. So it's either you convert the line of the object to curve, or you convert the object to curve itself. So whichever way, you just have to arrive at the same point. So now let's go by after converting it to curve, select it and move it up. Click on it and move it up. It will give you this curve. So we have this curve now. So after having this curve, the next thing now is to get our ravel this thing, the paper here, so where we can peel out the MAGGI. Mind you, what we are still doing here now is the skeleton. Is the skeleton of the MAGGI cube. So before you know now, you see how beautiful it is. Just make sure you follow us. Like I told you, if you follow us, you will never regret you did. So please, before we finish this practical, please follow us on Twitter, follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and most importantly, follow us and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, which is a ZEALTECH IT Solution. On LinkedIn, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. On Instagram, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. On Twitter, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. On Facebook, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. And on YouTube, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Please kindly follow us so that you can learn more, so that you learn better. We have a lot of packages that are yet to deliver, that are yet to come your way, but you only enjoy it when you subscribe to us and follow us every time, every day. So please follow us, subscribe to us, so that you can continue enjoying the main program. We want to, the scenario behind this is to teach you, is to train you from the scratch and making you becoming a professional graphic artist that you wish to become. Thank you. So let's go on. The next thing is to go to your Bezier tool. This is our Bezier tool, or pen tool. You see that you choose Bezier tool or you choose pen tool. You can also see it where you see freeform tool or freehand tool rather. So anywhere you see freehand tool, just click on the arrow beside it. If you see this arrow, this black arrow, it means there are so many other tools inside. So what you need to do is to click on the arrow. Then as you click on the arrow, then it will bring out some other tools. So click on Bezier tool. So as you click on Bezier tool, or better still, you click on pen tool, whichever way. So point the middle of this place, then click and drag, click and drag to this extent, then come and join it here. Come and join it there, then undo. You can also follow this direction. You can also follow this direction, like pointing this here, this node here, then click like this. Don't join it to this end, to the end. Just get to the middle. As get to the middle, click and bring it down here to the end here. Double click to leave. Now click on this one here, come and join it here. Double click to leave. Click on the edge here, click on the corner here, come and join it with this one. Double click to leave. So with that, you have gotten where you can unravel the MAGGI, where you remove the MAGGI. So as you can see, now we have where we can remove the MAGGI. We have where we can remove the MAGGI. So this is where to remove the MAGGI. So if they want to remove the MAGGI, peel out the MAGGI. If they want to peel out the MAGGI, this is where they will remove the MAGGI. So what you need to do now is to select these lines you just drawn to construct the ravel, the unveiling part of it. So select them together. How did I select it now? Because if I should select it this way, I might end up selecting another box or rectangle with it. So in that case, I will have to select them manually. This is what we call macro selection. Like what I'm doing now is what we call macro selection. So it's clicking and dragging over objects, clicking and dragging over objects, or clicking and dragging over one or two or more objects is what we call macro selection. But when you want to perform manual selection, because there are two types of selection: macro selection, manual selection. So when you want to perform macro selection, you click and drag over the object. But when you want to perform manual selection, you click on the first object, you hold down your control key, your shift key, you hold down your shift key and start and continue clicking on other objects. So with that, in that case, you'll be able to select all the objects you want to select from the other objects. So now that I have selected this, I will have to group it. To group is Ctrl G. In CorelDraw, to group is Ctrl G, but to ungroup is Ctrl U. In CorelDraw, don't misunderstand this. In CorelDraw package, in CorelDraw application, to group objects is Ctrl G, but to ungroup is Ctrl U. And if you have made a mistake, you want to undo it. To undo is Ctrl Z, but to redo is Ctrl Shift Z. To redo is Ctrl Shift Z. I hope you have learned that shortcut. So I will be giving it to you one by one like that. So now that I have grouped this one, now you are good to go. You are good to go. So what you need to do now is to begin to apply color. Begin to apply color to them one by one. So I will click on this, apply color red, then click on this, apply color yellow, and click on this, apply color red. Then click on this, apply color yellow, then click on this, apply color red, and click on this, apply color yellow. Then click on the one inside, because that was what we used to get the other shape at the back. So click on it, then apply color red to blend with that red, to blend with this red. Then this one, the surface, this is the surface, as you can see. So that is the surface. So the surface, apply grayscale, give it 20% grayscale, as you can see. So now select this one, say no line, right click. How do you say no line? Right click on the color box, then say no line. There will be no line. Sorry, undo. What I told you to select is this, the box, then say no line. It will remove the line. Then select this one, say no line also, right click, it will remove the line. Then select the one here, say no line, it will remove the line. Then select this, say no line, it will remove the line. Select this, say no line. Of course you can do it once, but I've just decided to do it one by one. So select this, say no line, then select this. I don't want you to get confused, that's why I'm doing it one by one. Say no line, then select this, say no line. So which one is having lines now? Let's see this one here. Okay, this one is having lines, so undo. So now I will have to go and click on it, I'll point it and click. Let me click on it from here. Then I've selected it now. So say what? no line. Say no line. So let me do as if I'm sending this one backward so that I can see the other one. This is the one. So say no line. Now it has removed. Now send this one back to front. Then adjust it. Yeah. So we have it that way now. So now that you have done that, but if you can you see something here? So it's as if it's opened. So what you need to do, just let it and drag it a bit. Drag it a bit to just close. It's for you to just close that place. So it has been closed just a bit. So I hope you are enjoying me. We're almost done. So about to be through. So the next thing to do now, you see this one, this raffle where you unravel the Maggi, then right click on 10%, right click on 10%, right click on 10%, or let me give this one. All right, so I think it's okay this way. It's okay. So I gave this one 30%, then I gave the line 20%. I gave the line 20%. So I hope you are following me. So now, okay, I think it's too dark. It's too dark. Let me give it 20%. Then let me give the line 10%. So it's just to right click. Now I love it this way. So let's leave it this way. So because that thing is ash color and it's like a silver. It's like a silver. So I think what we're having here is also like a silver. So now the next thing to do now is to click on star shapes. Click on star shapes. So there you see your star, where you see polygon. From polygon 2 you see your star 2. So click on the star 2. What we need 4 star. Look at it, it's sitting there. So just click and drag it. Just click and drag the 4 star. So you don't need to change anything, you don't need to turn it, just bring it down inside here. So it's too big, reduce the size. So now we have it here like this. Bring it to the middle. Bring it to the middle. Oh, sorry. Anytime you make mistakes, just make sure you undo. So now that I brought it to the middle, the next thing to do now is to apply color red, but line color yellow. So come here and increase the line. Increase the line. So for example, I'm increasing it to like 4. Okay, 4 might be too much. Let me type 3 here. 3, enter key. I think 3 is okay. 3 is okay. So I have 3 now. So now what you need to do now, zoom it. As you zoom it, come here, draw a rectangle. Draw a rectangle, but make sure the rectangle is joined with this corner here, and make sure the rectangle is also joined with this corner here, and make sure the rectangle is also joined with this corner here. Are you there now? So I have it like that. I have it like that. Make sure it's joined with this corner here. All right. So now give it color yellow and remove the line. You know, I told you how to remove line, right? Right click on the color box here, then on the color box, then it will remove the line. So here we have our star. Here we have our star. So now come to test. Type M. Type M, but the M you are typing a capital letter. So type M. Then what you need to do is to just bold it, then reduce the size and bring it down here. So make sure it fits with this, with the page, with the inside here. Make sure it fits with what you have inside here. So I think it's okay. Just give it color red. Are you there now? So with this we have Maggi cube. With this we have Maggi cube. So with this we have what you call Maggi cube. So now type the Maggi cube. We're almost done. Type the Maggi cube. Maggi. Then press the enter key and type cube. So, oh sorry, so just put Maggi here. All right, Maggi cube. Now give it font name. It can be area, it can be anything. You can let's just give it area, the normal area, then bold it. Then when you bold it, then what you need to do, break it apart. Control K will break apart. If you press Control K, now breaking apart means I want to separate these two tests. Now this is what we call artistic test. Like I told you, this is artistic test. Why is it artistic test? Because I click on the test 2, then I just click on the page and start typing. So that is artistic test. But if you want to have paragraph test, because these are the two types of test formats in CorelDraw, paragraph test or artistic test. So if you want to have paragraph text, so what you need to do is to click on the text tool and click and drag, then start typing. So this one now becomes your paragraph text. It becomes your paragraph text. So now I'm deleting it. So this is that is a test. So now what you need to do is to break it apart. How do you break apart? Press Ctrl K after you have selected it, so it will separate the two text, the two words. So now adjust it together. Now select the two objects together and press C so that it can be centralized. So you can now increase it here like this a bit. Don't let it to be too much. Just increase it like this. Just increase it at the corner. Just increase it at the corner. Then bring it up a bit. So now, what color? You're going to give it color red. Give it color red. Now, so you have that. But there's one thing I want you to use shape 2. Use shape 2 like this to adjust it front a bit. So adjust it front a bit. Then do the same thing here. Yeah. So select the 2 now. Press C. Then adjust it to meet up with this one. So now we need trademark. The next thing to do here now is trademark. We need trademark. How do you get your trademark now? You know what you need to do is to what? Click on text tool. When you click on text tool, click on insert character and symbol. So it will give you this. So then another way of doing that is to what? Is to press Ctrl F11. When you press Ctrl F11 as a shortcut, it will bring out this. So now come here, choose times new normal. Just choose times new normal, then press enter key. Now the properties or the features of times new normal font will come out. So continue scrolling. So you scroll here, you can scroll down, just scroll down. So choose this. So that is registration mark. So TM is trademark. This is trademark. This is corporation. This is corporation or incorporation, and this is registration trademark. So bring it in, then close this one. You don't need it again. Close it. Then now click and drag it in to reduce it. Then bring it here. As you bring it here, then apply color red. Then you have that. I hope you are enjoying it. So that is it, by the way. Now we need the other side. Very simple. So what you need to do is to just come to text tool, type artistic text MAGGI, just MAGGI in uppercase MAGGI. So as you get that, bold it, increase the size a bit, then bring it down here. So as you bring it down here, I think I will have to reduce the size. A bit. Reduce the size a bit. Then you can zoom it like this. Okay, that is okay. Then select it again to have screw undo, then screw it. So we have selected it to have screw undo, then you screw it down. So now I have screwed this one now. I have screwed this. So what I will do, I will bring it to the middle of it. Alright, I think it's okay. Now that's, then apply color yellow. Then you have that. Now we are done. We are done designing MAGGI Cube. I hope you enjoy it. So we are building you to become a graphic artist gradually. It's easy and it is not easy. It is not easy when you don't put all your mind, when you don't put all your attention to it and follow us as we started this practical. But it is easy if you have been following us up since we started these practicals from day one. You discover that you are the one enjoying more without payment. You are enjoying for what you did not pay for. You are enjoying for it. That is one of the benefits of learning online, of going online and learning online. But if you still wish you want to learn more, that you want to know more about graphics, about web design, about programming, about software development, about a mobile app, please don't hesitate to contact us. We are at number 20 Ladipo Estate. Number 20 Ladipo Estate, Ladipo Shogunle. Oshodi, Lagos. Oshodi, Lagos, Nigeria. So we can train you online. We have a platform which we can use to teach you online. And if you want to come to our offices, we also teach you offline. So we have two offices, two centers to His glory. So one is at the head office is at number 20 Ladipo Estate, Ladipo Shogunle, Oshodi, Lagos. And the second office is at number 12, which is the branch center. It's at number 12 Badeni Street, number 12 Badeni Street, off Muritala Mohammed Airport Junction, off Muritala Mohammed Airport Junction. So, and then that is just it. That is just it. That is our second office. Our second center is number 12. It's at number 12 Badeni Street, off Airport Junction, Ojaoke, Mafoluko, Oshodi, Lagos. Thank you so much. So as you can see, so what you need to do now is to duplicate this. How much did they sell Maggi? I think sometimes they sell it to 3 for 20 naira, or it's our wives that can say that, sha. We don't know. So bring this on here and bring this on here. You already know how we did it that time, right? So you already know how we did it. So just bring this on. She paid job, we'll send it to front. You already know how we did it. So what you need to do is to just duplicate it and bring it like that. So with this now, we have what? 3 for 20 naira, 3 for 20 naira, or 3 for 15 naira. So that is your Maggi cube. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy us. I hope you follow us up. So after that, you can now what? Save it. You can now save it. Control S. If you press Control S, because you have not saved before, it will bring out this. But the normal way of saving is to click on File and click on Save As. So now type a name in the file name. In the file name, type a name for it. So Maggi cube. Then click on I'm saving into this folder, my document folder. So I type the file name here. Then click on Save. So after that, then do you know that I can convert this onto picture? So I can convert this into picture. So how do you convert to picture? So what you need to do is to what? Is to select the object you want to convert to picture. So I'm selecting this object now. Just select the object like this. As you have selected it, then click on Export or Control E. Press Control E to export, or you click on Export from the standard toolbar, or you click on File menu and click on Export. So whichever way, the shortcut is Control E. Control E. So just click on it from the standard toolbar. It will bring out this. Then the name is maggicube.jpg. Of course, we have so many other formats here, but JPEG is a normal generally accepted picture format that to use in converting object to picture, which is joint picture embedded. That is full meaning of JPG or JPG is joint picture graphics embedded, or joint picture embedded graphics. So that is how it goes. So now make sure it is under selection, because it was selected. If you can see, it is selected. As you can see, this one now is selected, so we selected it. So in this case, come here. So if you don't click on select set only, it will export the entire pasteboard. It's going to export the entire pasteboard or the entire page layout. So in that case, you have to click on selected only. So click on export. As you click on export now what size, what resolution? The resolution, the higher the resolution, the higher the size of the object image, or because we are converting this object to image now. So the higher the resolution, the higher the quality, and the higher the size of the image. But the lower the configuration, the lower the lesser the quality, and the lower the and the smaller the image. So which one do we use? So let's use 72, because this is what we can also send to our phone, so that it will not occupy much space. So that is what we can also send to our phone in order not to occupy much space. So let's use 72. So in that case, click on 70, type 72 here, then point here. Always make sure you come here to choose pieces. because that is picture format. As you can see, the size is 39 kilobytes. 399 kilobytes. But if you have chosen, if you have come here and type 300, you will see now it's now megabyte. Can you see? 6.54 megabytes is too much. So sometimes phone may not be able to accept this. So what you need to do is to make sure that it's under 72. So 72, oh sorry, so it's now 379 kilobytes. Then here too, the color mode also determine the quality and also determine the resolution or the graphity of the image. So what if you choose CMYK, the size will be more higher because it will be more clear, the clarity will be there. But if you choose RGB, it will also clear. In fact, this one will be more clearer in the RGB format. Sorry, it will reduce quality. It will reduce quality. But CMYK is 32. That is 4 colors, 4 color bit, and it will increase the quality of the object. But because of size, we always like using RGB. So click on OK. Now, as you can see, you can have it here now. As you have it here, this is the preview. This is the preview. This is the original. This is preview. So just click on OK. Now you have it. So where did we send it? We send it. Let me see where it was sent to. It was sent to my picture. So in that case, let's go to my picture. Open your file here. Open your folder rather. Open your folder. Then click on picture. Then what is the name? We have so many things here now. So what is the name we use? We use MAGGI. So press M. You can see it here now. So now it has become a picture. So I can even use it on my as wallpaper on my phone. I can use it as wallpaper or screensaver. I can use it as wallpaper even on my system. You can see my wallpaper now. See my wallpaper here. As you can see, this is my wallpaper. That is the logo of ICT Solution. So in ICT Solutions, this is our logo. So let's assume we want to use this one now. This one. So what we are going to do now is this window you have just opened. This window you have just opened. Sorry. Where is one you just opened? The picture we just opened, I think is hidden because of many tabs I have here. So let me come here, then let me reopen it. So right click on it and click on preview. When you click on preview, you have it this way. Then right click and say set as desktop. So as you can see it now, it has been set as a desktop. But you can see, if you look at it very well, you discover that it looks blunt. It looks blunt. So because of the resolution and because of the color mode, that is why the picture is not that clear and it looks blunt. But it's also because it is very big here. That is why it also somehow look blunt. But now let me reduce the resolution. Let me make it fit to the screen, or make it a tie format on the screen. You see that the resolution will come out very well. So now let's click on the desktop background, then click on personalize. As you click on personalize, click on desktop background. As you click on desktop background, that is another way of changing your desktop background or inserting background. So come here, it's at the center. So come there, choose tie. So when you choose tie, then it will replace this as tie. So you can say save. So as you can see, so let me right click and say refresh. I think it's very big. It's very big. That is why it cannot go on tie. So let's go to CorelDraw and redo it. And we have to reduce it more like this. Now I say Ctrl E to export it. Then let me choose the same name, MAGGI. Then I say export. Then since 72, then export. Now you can see it. Then okay, I have exported it. Now let's go back to our folder. Look at it here. Right click, then say preview. You can see it's more smaller now. So now right click and say set as desktop background. Down, minimize your windows. Minimize your windows. Now come here now. Come to where you see center. Say tie. So as you say tie, then click on save. I think there's something wrong with this. It's supposed to change, but it's not changing. So I think there's something wrong with it. So let's leave it that way. And okay, let me change it back. It should be the case you design your own. This is how it works. Look at it. Let me choose another one. I think there's something wrong with that MAGGI cube. So let me choose another one. I'm choosing another one. Let me click on a background. So from here, uh let me browse. I'm browsing, then I choose picture. Let me go to this place, then I choose picture, then I insert all the pictures. So let me see our logo there now. Oh, our logo is not here, so I'll have to bring another one in. So let's go there. I'll go to download library. Okay, I don't think I can have download there. Where is that ZEALTECH logo? Let's see desktop. Let's see desktop. Let me see if I can have it here. Okay, since I don't have it here, let me just use this one. So I'm using this one now. As you can see, because I put tie, that is why I'm having it here. Because I put tie, that's why I'm having it here. So as you can see, so I hope you enjoy me. I hope you enjoy me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thanks for joining us and thanks for learning. God bless you. Please don't forget, follow us on Twitter, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Follow us on LinkedIn, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Follow us on YouTube, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Follow us on Facebook, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Follow us on Instagram, ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Please and please follow us and subscribe to us. So subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe so that you can learn more, so that more and more can be delivered to your phone, or to your mobile phone rather, or to your email. More and more can be delivered to your email also. So once you subscribe, you'll be receiving our latest posts on your Gmail. So please and please subscribe to learn more. God bless you. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for staying behind. Thank you for learning. God bless you. I remain myself, Engineer Charles O. Adewole, CEO, Managing Director of ZEALTECH IT Solutions. Thank you so much. God bless you. Amen.